I posted YouTube shorts every day for the last year. These are my results. So a year ago when I first started posting shorts, my channel was at 778 subscribers. It was inactive for like 10 years. So I just started posting then and I pretty much gained, let's say, around 7,000 subscribers. All right, let's take a look. So this is the start. We got May 9th. It's pretty much exactly a year ago from today. Although there were a couple before this, but I deleted them. So we'll start with this. So if you look at, there's a trend on this page. All the views are pretty much under 1,000. We got a couple topping 1,000, but on average they're about 400. At this point, my editing was very simplistic. There really wasn't much to it. I just took some clips and basically just uploaded them. So I didn't really know what I was doing for a while, honestly. Hey, who am I kidding? Let me humble myself real quick. I still don't really know what I'm doing, but you know what? Compared to a year ago, I've definitely made some progress. I'm fully monetized, so let's take a look at the progress though, from start to where I am now. So yeah, second page, we got pretty much the same thing, like 400 views average, but as you can see, there's a few more topping 1,000. You know, as you go, you start to kind of understand what people want to see more. So yeah, you'll see 5,000, 2,000. This page compared to the last one, you're seeing a lot more in the thousands, right? That's a couple months out. Now let's take a look at the next page. Even more, but you'll still see some that are at like the 400 mark. But on average, look at this page, there's way less. Most of them are over 1,000 actually. This one right here topping 11,000. I remember posting this one and I was like, damn, because you watch it just hit the feed. Yeah, I remember specifically uploading that one. So real quick before I go to the next page, basically all my videos are gaming content, Call of Duty, which has like a yearly release. So this was towards the end of like the year. So these videos were kind of almost doomed for failure. You know, they're towards the end of the year, a lot less people are playing the game. So now let's take a look. So now is when the next game came out. So as you can see right here, here's my first video that like did well. It got 182,000 views on YouTube, which honestly is nothing because on TikTok it has like 1 million, and then everyone actually reposted this clip and got like upwards of 10 million views, whether it was through TikTok, Twitter, all these like organizations posted it. But here's where things start to get interesting. As you can see, it's starting to pick up. You know, you're seeing a lot more in the high thousands, 12,000, 10,000. You know, you're still seeing your few that are under 1,000, but on average, look, you're seeing 22,000. You know, each one of these is pushing out. The average is a lot higher than previous pages. And even this, look, 70,000 views. We got on this one page, we have two videos over, like, you know, at about 100,000 or over. All right, so here we go to the next page. You're gonna see a similar trend to the past few, where you're gonna see some under 1,000, you know, at their like 500 mark, but you're gonna start seeing more, you know, in like the high thousands. Like here we go, 46,000. So you got 2 pages in a row with videos with a few like at about 50,000 or over. Next page. There we go. We got one right there, 470,000. Right in the same, within a couple videos of each other, 470,000, and then every single one of these videos is over 1,000. And then here we go, we got a 400 view. This video is actually really good too. That one just flopped hard. But look at this, every single video pretty much is in like the thousands. Every single one. Next page. Similar trend. We're starting to get, you know, you see a couple videos, pretty much every single page is having videos in like the 100,000 mark. But at this point, pretty much every video is over 1,000. And then there we go, we got a prop hunt video, 1.5 million. Unfortunately, this actually got limited because I was like cursing in it, but it hit like 2 million. This video got 2 million on my TikTok, and then other people posted it. This one kid literally got 11 million views on this exact video on TikTok, which I got it taken down because I was annoyed. But yeah, let's keep it moving. So here we go, a couple down. We got 600,000, 100,000, 22,000. You know, you're starting to see these numbers just constantly increase. Look at this, every video here almost at like 10,000, 200,000. So the average per page is going up, or at least since the beginning, since like my first couple months. You're seeing every page is having, you know, videos with thousands of views. All right, now we keep it going. You're seeing the trend is pretty much just increasing. Another video with 1.8 million. This is where things start picking up. I'm starting to understand kind of what makes like a viral video. And then as we continue, this is the video that changed my channel. It's a video that got me fully monetized. as you can see right here. I wish the whole video wasn't paid since it's the one that got me monetized, but I mean, hey, it's still growing. Still growing, 10,000 views per hour pretty much. But yeah, since then I've gotten monetized. And then since then, you're just gonna see similar trends. I'll still get views that are videos that'll have views in like the low thousands. Like, it does happen, but if you compare all of these to, you know, a year ago, it's definitely a big difference. It's almost flip-flop to where your couple videos that have under 1,000, like 500, that's the rarity, versus back then the rarity was getting a video with 1,000 views. So that's pretty cool. All right, and we're almost up to today's date. So it's pretty much like, as you're seeing, it's just every video is pretty much over 1,000. Not every video will be like that viral video, obviously. But yeah, every video is doing much better than it was a year ago. You start to gain an eye for what people want to see, what makes a good video, this and that. So if we take a look at a timeline though, let's go to analytics for one. But if we take a look at a timeline, I started uploading in May last year, and then from May to like pretty much May to like October, it was just kind of getting a feel for things, not getting many views, like 400 views per video. And then things started taking off around like the fall, so like October, November. So it pretty much took me from, let's say, October, November to January 30th to get fully monetized. All right, and then if we look at how much I've made since getting monetized, we'll take a look at that. Here we go, almost about $750. Yeah, shorts don't really pay well, as you could see. 7 million views for $750. Like, obviously it's not hard, or it's not easy to get 7 million views, so that's kind of unfortunate. But I actually just got partnered with like a music label to put their music over my videos, so which should like double the money from that. But yeah, I mean, regardless, these are my results from the past year, so I'm happy with it. Honestly, like, being a kid, you hear about making money from YouTube. Like, any money from YouTube is honestly kind of cool, in my opinion. And hey, if I made the same growth I did in the past year, this next year, then, you know, things should double or triple, you know, which obviously it shouldn't be, because you improve a lot in the beginning of doing anything. But hey, the goal is to keep improving, am I right? That's actually what my friend told me who got me started. He said, make sure you just get 1% better each video, which was honestly very solid advice. But yeah, since this video might pull in some people that are like curious about YouTube Shorts or YouTube in general and might be debating trying it, you might as well just do it, you know, just put some videos out there. If nothing comes of it, whatever, you know, no big deal. You didn't lose anything. So yeah, give it a try. You never know what can come from it. But I will say the number one biggest thing is to be passionate. Like, if you were to go into it just doing it to make money, it's probably not going to happen, although there are some exceptions. But yeah, as far as this video, I'm not here to give advice or anything. I could do that in another video. This was just to kind of showcase my results of posting YouTube Shorts over the last year. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, subscribe. Although this is a gaming channel, so if you're not into gaming videos, you might not want to subscribe. That's your call, all right? But yeah, like the video if you did enjoy it, and comment down below what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.